guys, it's Sarah Lena here. I'm actually coming to you this week from a hotel room because I'm in New Orleans on business. I don't travel in it a lot with my job, but when I do, it's one of those things that I go through a couple of phases. You know how there's the 7 stages of grief. There's probably the 3 stages of a mom on travel. And the first stage is utter fear and terror that when you leave, everything terrible that could happen to your family will immediately happen. And I don't mean like catastrophic events or disasters or anything like that. I mean, like, for instance, what has happened this week is the baby gets an ear infection the night after you leave. All of a sudden, he's up every 2 hours, he's screaming in pain, and then my husband's got to deal with that all by himself and getting him to the doctor and taking time off work. And there's just a whole lot of stuff that comes with that. And so I'm always afraid that that's exactly what's going to happen. Someone's going to break a bone. There's going to be, the last time I was on travel, the daycare called, and my 6-year-old, who was in summer camp there, had gotten a bruise, a shiner, because someone had hit him in the eye and given him a black eye. I mean, it was just all these things that always happen when you're not home to deal with them. So that's the first stage, is the utter fear and terror of the inevitable that will happen while you're gone. The second stage is the sadness that you're leaving your babies. I'm so sad. I miss my babies. And even if it's just short periods, I'm never gone for longer than a week at the most. But it always seems like when I am gone, the first minute that I come home and I go to see the baby, where he was crawling last time, maybe he's toddling now, or he couldn't eat any solid foods the last time I was home, and now he's ravenous and eats anything put in front of him. And with the 6-year-old, it's well, it's always the same because he's angry that I'm gone, and so there's this whole kind of period when you get back where you have to kind of coax him into really loving you again, because he's going to be angry and bitter and cold because he's going to punish you for leaving. But anyway, there's the sadness. And of course, when you're on travel and you see people with their children, you will long for your children terribly, and you will see little babies, and they will always be cute babies. They will never be crying, squalling babies like yours would be. They're always going to be really super cute kids, and you're going to be like, oh, I miss my kids so much. And then there's the third phase, the third stage, I guess, of traveling as a mom. And that stage is the incomparable joy of realizing that for the first time in however long, you are free. And you've got an entire king-size bed at your disposal with just you in it. You can set the thermostat to whatever you'd like it to be at. You can watch TV whenever you want to with whatever you want to put on the channel. Doesn't have to be a cartoon with some animated, I don't know, animals, or it doesn't have to be some falling down funny videos kind of things. It doesn't have to be that. You can watch Real Housewives of insert city here. You can watch whatever you want because you are the only one in the room. Oh, you want sushi for dinner? Don't worry about what you can coax the kids to eat. Just go eat the sushi. Have some sake while you're at it. It's all up to you. You have the freedom to do whatever you want to do, and it just doesn't get better than that. And of course, those are the 3 stages, and you will even go through them as the week progresses or as your trip progresses. But the end of the day, I'm always glad to go home, and I've missed my babies, and I've missed my bed, and I've missed my husband in my bed. That's really true. He probably thinks I'm just saying that to sound like a good wife, but I really do miss my husband from time to time, from time to time. And I always enjoy going home because I really do believe that absence does make the heart grow fonder. And you kind of romanticize everything in your house while you're not there. So in your head, you remember a clean house, and you remember happy, loving, doting children who love their mother, and you remember a well-stocked pantry that was delivered by some service boy named Juan, who was very handsome and muscular. And you remember all of these things, and then you come home to the crashing reality of the baby with the ear infection. There's no food in the pantry. Clearly, no one has lifted a vacuum while you've been gone. The children are running around half naked with shiners on their eyes. Been there too. But they always say that, the journey is not the destination, it's the steps in between. So, if you'll excuse me, I have some sushi waiting for me. So, I hope you have a great week, and I hope you can find a way to maybe go enjoy a king-size bed by yourself pretty soon. Have a great week. I'll see you next time.